You have been dealing with one of the most dangerous narcissists, and you probably already know that because of how you feel, how they make you feel day in and day out. There is an epidemic of this kind of narcissist in the United States right now, but you don't need to have this video to know that because you are living it day in and day out. This is the most dangerous kind of narcissist right now in the world, in the time that we are living in. And I am going to tell you how to disarm this kind of narcissist in 3 lines. Welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca Zung. I am a globally recognized attorney, narcissist, negotiation expert, and the best-selling author of the book Slay the Bully: How to Negotiate with a Narcissist, and most importantly, how to win. If you're dealing with that toxic behavior, especially the kind that leaves you feeling invisible, confused, constantly second-guessing yourself, yes, I've been there. You're in the right place. This channel is your sanctuary for strategy. So before we dive in, go ahead and subscribe right now. Turn on that bell because every video that I make is your tool to help you take back your power. All right, let me tell you why I had to make this video right now, because something is shifting today in these times. We're seeing a rise in covert narcissists. Yes, I've had to deal with them myself. These are the ones that hide behind being humble. They weaponize vulnerability and destroy your confidence while pretending to be the victim. They're not loud, they're not obvious, but they are calculated. And this is the most dangerous kind of narcissist today, because if you don't spot them early, they will wreck your peace, destroy your credibility, and leave you feeling like you are the crazy one. So in this video, I'm going to show you what makes this covert narcissist so lethal, especially in today's times, how they operate behind the scenes, and the exact 3 lines that you can use to disarm them instantly before they turn the tables on you. By the end of this video, I'm going to point you to the next step on how to prove emotional abuse in court, because the truth without evidence is not power. All right? The documented truth, that's leverage. All right, so let's go. Who's this most dangerous narcissist? Of course, it's that covert narcissist. It's not the raging, table flipping, in your face, demanding one. No, this is the one that wears that mask of empathy. They say all the right things. They pretend to take accountability. They even talk about healing and growth, but behind closed doors, they gaslight you subtly. They play the victim. Every time you try to set a boundary, they get others to believe that you are the manipulator. How do they operate? They use plausible deniability as their superpower. Let me give you some examples, right? So the faux apology trap. They say things like, I'm sorry you feel that way. I guess I'm just the worst person alive then. It sounds like an apology, but it's actually just guilt tripping. You end up consoling them, and your pain gets invalidated again. Have you been there? Have you seen it? Say, oh my God, yes, so much. Say that in the comments, so much. And if you have. The next example is the comparison game. They mention how other people think they're so amazing. Everybody else thinks I'm so kind. Everyone else thinks I'm the best mother in the world. Let me show you how I'm the best mother in the world. Let me show you how I'm so kind. Let me show you how you just misunderstood me. Now you're the problem. You're the insensitive one. You're the crazy one. You are the one who's overreacting. Again, invalidating you, invalidating your feelings, right? That's a form of gaslighting. You're left feeling voiceless. You left feeling like your soul is being sucked from your body. It's exhausting. Narcissists have a confession to make, and that is that they are way more afraid of you than you are of them, especially in court cases, mediation cases, or any kind of cases where you have to negotiate with them. But you know what? I have a confession to make too. I'm sick and tired of these people bullying you and making you feel exhausted and paying way too much in attorney's fees and dragging you through the mud. My name is Rebecca Zung, and I'm an attorney. I've been recognized by U.S. News as one of the best lawyers in America. And in fact, I was so sick and tired of these people bullying you that I started studying narcissism so that I could beat them in the courtroom. And now I'm here to make the case so that you can win too. I developed a 4-part proven blueprint that has helped tens of thousands of people take back their freedom, win, and get back their power. And now I'm sharing it with you in a special live event, Outsmart the Narcissist, the 4-part proven plan to take back your power. 4 simple steps, 1 free live event, 1 free hour of your life. That's what stands between you being in hell and you being free. Join me, click the link for Outsmart the Narcissist, the 4-step proven plan to take back your power. Just click the link and let's go. And then the next example I have for you is that silent sabotage. You finally share a win. Maybe it's a promotion, a compliment. And then what do they go? Wow, must be nice to always be right. They drain that joy out of your moment with a passive jab that cuts deep, but it sounds harmless, like, oh, well, good for you. Good for you. Or they say something like, oh, that's amazing that you were able to do that, like, given your background, right? It's like a compliment, but with this like backhanded like jab, like this like sort of like that flip that comes around. When my kids were little, they like that dinosaur that had like the thorns or, like on the back end of their tail, right? Boom, it came around. So it's like, okay, here it comes. Let's bring their games into the light. So if you're so ready to disarm them, here you come. Here it comes right now. And by the way, if you need additional support, join my free private Facebook group, Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung. And here come the lines to disarm them. 3 lines. Protect your peace. This is so important. Your peace, your confidence, your identity. You got 3 lines to cut through that fog, regain control without sounding aggressive and without giving them more ammo. All right, line number 1, I am not available for this conversation. I am not available. This is a boundary. You are not inviting them to argue. It shuts down the game without giving them fuel. They're going to say, why are you so defensive? I'm not available for that conversation. You walk away. No jading, no justify, argue, defend, or explain. No, thank you. I'm just not available. You are always entitled to respect no matter who you are, no matter who they are. Boss, mother, sister, brother, neighbor, colleague, subordinate, it doesn't matter. You are entitled to respect, period, end of story. If you're a human being on this planet, you get respect. That is your birthright. Not available. Thank you. Line number 2. That's your perception. I see it differently. That avoids a full-blown fight and keeps you calm. It protects your truth without needing their approval. You get to protect your peace. That's what this is all about. You know what's negotiable? Contracts, issues, terms. You know what's never negotiable? Your self-respect, your self-esteem, who you are as a person. They say you're being paranoid. That's your perception. I see it differently. No yelling. You're just keeping the conversation out here. It doesn't get to penetrate over here. You need to prove nothing. Just quiet power. Line number 3, let's stick to the facts. This line is pure gold. In emails, texts, or co-parenting, it doesn't matter. It redirects the conversation away from manipulation, back to what matters. Facts, not feelings. Data, not drama. It's one of my favorite things to say. Respond, don't react. Observe, don't absorb. They send a long message full of accusations. You're always late. You clearly don't care. Your response, let's stick to the facts. They're always going to try to get you baited. You stay away from the baiting. Back to the facts. The agreed pickup time was 3 o'clock. See what I did? Okay, back to the facts. Power, precision, peace. And if you want to have more of these, get my key phrases for disarming narcissists, go to disarmthenarc.com. Disarmthenarc.com. Get my key phrases for disarming narcissists. These are the exact ones that I give my clients to disarm, to neutralize, to keep that communication neutral. What you want is to have some of these memorized so that you can just feel like you know exactly what you're going to be able to say in that moment, because you're starting to rewire your brain and have a new language of power, so that you know who you are. The most dangerous narcissist today, it's not the malignant. It's definitely not that malignant narcissist or that overt narcissist. It's the covert narcissist. They smile, they whisper. I call them the pearl grabbers. Who, me? What? I didn't mean that. No, I never said that. You see, because it's that plausible deniability. They never can be touched. They slither away. They look like they're the kindest, most sweet things on the planet, but you know what's going on behind the scenes. There's that underlying jealousy, that underlying rage. No one else sees it but you. But you need to protect yourself and rise. That feeling of emptiness that's going on underneath the surface with them has nothing to do with you. It all only has to do with them. Your value is not determined by how they feel about themselves. It only has to do with that. Go ahead. If you like this video, if it helped you, make sure you like it. Make sure you share it with somebody who needs to hear this today, and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And remember to get your Disarm the Narc phrase guide. The link is right below or right here in this QR code. Grab it. It's right here for you. It's my gift to you. If you're a renter, this is a no-brainer. You earn points on groceries and travel, so why not on rent? With Built, paying rent finally pays off. There's no cost to join, and just by paying rent, you unlock flexible points that can be transferred to your favorite hotels and airlines, a future rent payment, and your next Lyft ride, and more. When you pay rent through Built, you unlock two powerful benefits. First, you earn one of the industry's most valuable points on rent every month, no matter where you live or who your landlord is. Your rent now works for you. Second, you gain access to your exclusive neighborhood benefits in your city. These include extra points on dining out, complimentary post-workout shakes, and unique experiences only Built members can access. And when you're ready to travel, Built points can be converted to miles and hotel points. Your rent can literally take you places. Start paying rent through Built and take advantage of your neighborhood benefits by going to joinbuilt.com/negotiate. That's joinbilt.com/negotiate. Make sure to use our URL so they know we sent you. That's joinbuilt.com/negotiate. Have you been looking for a natural way to relieve aches or discomfort or stress? CBD gummies from Cornbread Hemp are formulated to work with your body instead of against it. I have really close family members and friends who have dealt with stress or health issues, really severe health issues, and I have seen this work amazing miracles for them. And what I love about their products is that not only does it help relieve discomfort or stress or sleeplessness, but they're actually third-party lab tested and USDA approved, and they're organic, so they ensure safety and purity. And right now, Negotiate Your Best Life podcast listeners can save 30% on their first order. Just head to cornbreadhemp.com/negotiate and use the code negotiate at your checkout. That's cornbreadhemp.com/negotiate and use the code negotiate. There's nothing small about building a small business. I know, because when I first started RebeccaZung.com, I wanted the best possible platform for my business. That's why I chose Shopify.com for shop.RebeccaZung.com. Shopify powers millions of businesses around the world, including Mattel and Gymshark. And you can handle everything in one place, including inventory, payments, and they handle 10% of e-commerce all around the world. And if you prefer in person, their point of sale handles inventory, payments, everything that you need, and it's seamless. And with 99.9% uptime and the best converting checkout on the planet, you'll never miss a sale. Get all the big time stuff for your small business right with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial starting today at shopify.com/negotiate. That's shopify.com/negotiate. And the next video that I want you to watch is how to prove emotional abuse in court, expert attorney secrets, because once you understand the tactics, it's time to build your case and win. You've got this. I'm so glad that you were here. Remember, today's a great day to start negotiating your best life, and I will see you in that next video.